Sound a wee bit different. It's because my allergies are like getting the best of me right now. Like right now where I live in the USA, it is spring and oh my god, the pollen in the air is driving me crazy. I don't know if it's pollen. Like I've never really gotten tested if I'm allergic to. I know I'm not allergic to like much. It's just that it's just something apart that's in spring, and we just assume it's pollen. Anyway, we are doing the Panther exhibit, the first big cat, because there's only like 3 big cats in this, so I decided to go ahead since we're about like probably over a third of the way done by now, probably like almost halfway. We do this, but you might have noticed a few changes. So I don't know if I showed this in my last Minecraft Zoo video, because I know I had this built. I think I forgot to show it, or I'm forgetting that I did show it, but I have this right here. It's a coffee shop. So pretty much just walk up here, you got like coffee, like ice cream. Why does I say ice cream? Alright, I need to fix that. Alright, so there it is, it's fixed. So we got a coffee shop. Pretty much you have the area right here that views over the, I forgot, what are these, gharials? No, they're caiman. And then we have a bridge that leads right up here where you can view the crocodiles or the gorillas. And we have an area right back here where you can view the pandas. So anyway, we got this pathway right down through here. Well, I feel stupid. I guess the allergies are getting the best of me right now. I feel stupid. So yeah, we did the capybara exhibit last time, and I built this mountain right here as like decoration, and I did make an archway because I just think it'd be cool to have like an archway every now and again. That kind of just like over connects that. And then over here we have this where like it's like an intersection, I guess. And right over here we have a pond with some arowanas in them. And then right over here we have another little area, which is where the panthers are going to go. So you'll pretty much just like walk in through here, and you have these like pillars, like ancient pillars. You walk in through here, and this place is called Buddha Island. If you don't know what Buddha is, it's pretty much like what these like people used to believe into. It's like a type of mythology. To be honest, I forgot what it's about. I think it's like Japanese or Chinese mythology, something like that. And they believe in something called the Buddha. So I just like try to make this out here look like a very jungly, like worshipping area. I don't know. And yeah, you can pretty much cross it with this bridge. If I ever need to shut it down for some reason, I just have to close the gates. So yeah. Anyway, so if we go on through here, it cuts this way, and you have the Panther exhibit. And yeah, that's pretty much how to catch up today of everything I have changed / made off camera. So I think that's everything, isn't it? No. I did make a few other things. I don't believe I showed it to you. But so right over here, I made a bathroom, like a bathroom. This right here is for men. This right here is for women. So I see like the dress stuff. I tried to make it as close as I can, but this right here, like there's a urinal, then there's like an actual stall back here. Then I tried to put toilet paper on the wall by using that, and there's 2 sinks. And then it's like literally just a complete replica on this side, because I'm lazy. I just like to replicate things if I'm doing like that. And I think that is everything. That should be everything. Oh yeah, I did change a few things over here. I added in a tractor, added in more decorations, I added a pickup truck. I added in just pretty much a lot of stuff just to make this area feel more like a farming area. Alright, so with all that aside, let's go ahead and start working on the exhibit. Alright, so let me see here. I already got the terraforming done, so what I'd like to do first, as always, just go ahead and get the pond done, so I'm just go ahead and do that really fast. Alright, so this right here is the puddle pretty much, so I can go ahead and just throw this back here and then back again. So now I need to go ahead and work on the trees. So I want to do like how I have these trees over here, and like how I did for the capybara, because I really like this new tree design I have going on. So I'm just go ahead and just make a few of those really fast. So I have these now. So I need to go ahead and just kind of make the branches for it. So here are the trees I have kind of like just sorted out and arranged. So I can go ahead and get rid of these. So now I'd like to just go ahead and add in the bushes, and I can't really make them too big, or else it's going to be a catastrophe. Get it? Because panthers are a cat. But anyway, all puns aside. Yeah, it's going to be very bad if they manage to escape, and we're going to probably have a few casualties, so don't want that, do we? Alright, so I have the bushes. I just kept them more to the sides, and I wanted to put them some up to the front, just that way it looks a little bit more bushier in the front, so I need to go ahead and go down here. And I can go ahead and start making some custom rocks, and there's not going to be too many, there's just going to be like a few, so I do want a good bit, but they're just going to be like mainly just cobblestone, because Trying to just make it look like it's like, because I feel like in jungles like this, you usually expect to see more cobblestone related things and stuff. I don't know, it just seems like it. But, so I'm thinking about a few rocks about like this, just kind of pretty well spread out. So it'd be something that'd form a rock that's somewhat steep, but someone isn't, and they cannot escape. Good, good, good. Alright, so, let me see here. Break that, that, and there. So about like that, and I will go ahead and do that there, right there too. Alright, so, maybe one more about right over here. So that way it kind of pops out of the water a little bit. So something about like this. And that there can do it for rock formations. Don't need that anymore. So I need to go and get these three things out before I you know, really get into like the smaller plants and like grasses and stuff. So I need to go ahead and place a few of these just so that way it looks more realistic and jungle related, because you know it's supposed to have like a lot of plants like these. So I need to make sure I have a good bit of them. So and I need to make sure that they can't like just climb out of them if they ever wanted to. Like say if they like, just did parkour on the bamboo, like that right there, that would have been very bad. So about like that should do it. And then I think that can do just fine. Maybe I'll just put like a batch about right here. And no longer need that. So now I can go ahead and get these out. Just going to kind of spread them out here and there. Alright, so then I can go ahead and get the dead bushes out and just kind of spread them out amongst the podzol and coarse dirt. I can go ahead and get these out, so let me just go ahead and bone meal the place, and unless it starts spawning a lot of flowers, I'll probably delete some, but if it keeps it at a reasonable rate of flowers, I probably will not end up destroying any, but, you know, it's all up to chance. So, that right there is just fine, and then I can go ahead and take these blue orchids, and just kind of place them here and there, just spread them out, just that way it has that color that is missing from the exhibit. And go ahead and get some of these spread out. There's that, but in my opinion, it's not like bushy enough. So I'd like to just go ahead and about right over here, just add like a bush, about like this, and make it a little bit taller, just that way it's harder to see. And I want it to be somewhat pretty big, just that way it's harder to see. And I want to just kind of make this right here go a little bit overboard and do like a hangover. So, about like this. And then, maybe I can put about one more just right out over here. And make this right here just hang out a little bit. Just that way it still makes it look very bushy. About like that. That's too much. About like that. So, that should be good. And what I'd also like to do is add in some large, fern and tall grass. And I usually don't do this, but since panthers like to stay hidden, I feel like it'd be a little bit more reasonable in this situation to have things like this. Considering that this animal wants to really hide from people and stuff. That's trying to be and remain secluded. So that's what I'm going to try and help it do by just planting some of these around. So I think that's good, but here's the thing. All panthers need like a den because, you know, they usually have like a den or something. So I'm thinking about right back here is where it can be. So about like this, and then I can just get some of this just to make it kind of go over a little bit. About like that. And then I can get some stone, and then as well as some stone slab, because I just like to go ahead and do that, just that way it looks like it's sturdy right back here, just that way they have a comfort spot to sleep. And yeah, right there, actually I would like to just do one thing really fast, and about right there is what I'd like it to look like. So anyway, let's go ahead and get the panther out. I'd like to just spawn them more in the back. So about right back here, named Chadwick, and there we go. We got Chadwick, the Black Panther, right back here. They don't all look like this. This here's one of the ones that have like the actual spots on them. That's a little bit brighter, but there's like a darker one, and the darker one has like 0 sprite. He probably does. It's just the fact that it's just so dark. It's extremely hard to tell. But to be honest, it'd be kind of hard to see it, I guess. Like, I mean, it'd be pretty obvious it's a black cat, but it's a good source of camouflage. It's just not going to help very well in such a small area. But say if this was like a real jungle, way bigger, way more trees to make it shady, oh, it's swimming, look at that. Anyway, yeah, it'd be more camouflage. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. By the time I'm done editing this, is probably like a way shorter video than I had imagined, but you know, whatever. So, if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. I think I already said that, but whatever. And if you do, I have no idea this time. You just won't get, I don't know, you won't get a bee won't sting you, alright? Trust me, like, you won't get stung by a bee for at least the rest of this year, so, yeah. And, peace out, guys.